Hello, crabs, cats, and cuttlefishes. Welcome to your afternoon's entertainment. Get settled in and comfy for today's host, the softest of the marshmallows and grooviest of cats, Mr. Salem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's entertainment.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you, sir.
Wonderful. And who are you? We have with us today a special guest who has been here with us a couple of times before. Yes, we've had you here with your buddy old pal, old Kahoot Noodle George.
Yes.
As you are one part of the Salem and the Hot Boys trio.
Yes.
You're one of the Hot Boys?
Yes.
One of the Hot Boys. How hot are you feeling today?
Nice and cool right now.
Yeah, inside. Oh, it is sweltering out there from the humidity, not so much the actual heat.
Yes. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right.
I wouldn't say it's all right. But,
Well, your glasses aren't fogging up when you go out there. Because you don't wear glasses.
yeah, no. I had a whole conversation with like two people yesterday because I've got my art competition, my new art competition about to start very soon, and I'm asking some people like, what are some good references of mine? Like, which ones should I use as the references this time? Because I don't want to do the exact same ones. Maybe I'll change one or two of them up. And so far, everyone's been picking one where I've got glasses on. And like I look like quite old in this picture with the glasses on, and I'm like, but I feel like this one makes me look really old, and two, people are going to think that I wear glasses, and they're going to be drawing me with glasses in art, and then they're like, but you do wear glasses, don't you? I'm like, only when I'm reading, but like I don't need to wear them.
Yeah.
Like if I look through the lenses of the glasses when I'm reading, I can't read.
Oh.
No, like I have perfect eyesight.
Oh,
I just have the glasses because you can't read without glasses. That's just silly. You got to look the part. And they're not. I'm not going to be a hipster and have glasses that have either no like lenses in them or they're just clear plastic or glass. They're proper reading glasses, so they're meant for reading books and stuff. I just can't look through them to read because I can't see. So you got to put them on and you got to look over them or you got to look under them. Because that's how it goes when you read. You got to look the part, you know? You dress for the job you want. So you got to look like you're a person that reads to be a person that reads. That's how it goes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got these glasses on so I can see.
Yeah.
Like, I want to look like someone that can see.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wear them.
Yeah. Okay, so then I look like I can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah.
I just got these eyes. They do nothing.
Yeah.
The eyeballs are just for look. So yes, you're well today.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm good.
And good morning, Pongy. Good morning. I leave work. I work. Afternoon already there. Ho ho. Then don't use it. Wah, says the baby. You just called me a hipster. Feels bad, man. Yes.
Is that because you are a hipster?
Oh. Well, either he uses glasses with no lenses in them, or he uses glasses where they're just the like glass or whatnot.
What's the point of wearing glasses if they got no lenses?
For the look. That's what hipsters do. It's all about the look.
Do you think I wear these for the look? I don't want to wear these.
You flippin' love them because you like looking like Ted Bundy.
No, that's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Same one. Well, there you go. You like looking like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy.
I don't like them anymore, though.
No?
No, I hate them.
No? Why?
Because they get smudged up easy.
Stop touching them.
I don't.
Like, how are they getting smudged?
Like, I'm sweating my whole off right at work, and I like rub the sweat on my arm, and then my arm hits my glasses. So, I hate them.
Wow. You need to become a tennis player and get one of those little sweatbands to go around your head. You got to be a tennis player, otherwise you're not allowed to wear them.
That's why I wear a bandana.
But it doesn't keep the sweat out of your...
No, it does, because of my dreads, the bandana like goes up more.
But then why are you wiping it if you're wearing your bandana?
Because I have gloves on. I don't want to touch my bandana.
But there's no sweat there, apparently, though.
Yeah, no, because the dreads
Yeah.
pull back the bandana.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
they pull
Okay.
it back. So I have to like use my arm, and
So
I
you
can't
get the
touch it with
bend.
the gloves because I might have human feces on my
Yeah,
hands.
yeah, all right, yeah. So then that's where you use the sweatband. Just started hearing voices out
Yeah,
there. People are talking out there. Jeez, what a ruckus. You use the sweatband, so then when the bandana goes back, you still got the sweatband there. You got double up on the head.
But then that's extra heat.
Ah, it's all right. You're one of the hot boys. Oh, dear. I'll be right back. And we're back. So we've been doing these things out here for like a bit over about a year and a half, almost now, and only I think that was the third time that
What the
that's the sound of someone following.
Uh,
Thank you very much, Kareem, for that follow. It was very much appreciated. How are you going this morning, afternoon, or evening, whether time is for? Hope that you're well and wonderful today. So that's like I think the third time in a year and a half that someone's come, like not like we're a food delivery person, but someone's actually come when we're in go time here. I know once was right at the end, so that was all right, but that was one that was unfortunately that was unfortunately one just after we sort of just started. So we had to go and be right back so quickly.
good old JWs.
Kareem pie, like the number, no problem. Pie like the number pi. 3.14 apple pie.
Huh?
That's a Bo Burnham song.
Oh.
3.14, 3, 4, 1, 7, 8, 9. I don't know the numbers of pi. But no problem. And thanks. No problems. What the alert reaction? Yeah, your reaction to the alert, because you probably haven't heard it very much. It's
What?
the Red Queen from the first Resident Evil movie with Mila Jovovich. No, long time.
No.
Yes. But anyway, so that was just a Jehovah's Witness stopping by. Normally they come by on Saturdays. It's flipping Monday.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Wow.
It's
It's business hours.
Yeah. It's not very Jehovah-y to come on a weekday.
Maybe it was some extracurricular activities
Yeah.
that could stop by.
They're usually sitting down at the beach or something with flyers, usually on a Monday.
Sitting down at the beach.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Jehovah's Witness sitting down at the beach with flies.
No, well, like, at the car parks and at the beach here, the really popular spots, they sit at the beach with flyers
Okay.
before you go in to the beach.
All right.
You're some old lady.
Oh, okay.
They don't approach you, they don't talk to you, you just walk past them.
No, they don't approach you. They walk and they let you walk by because you're a scary fellow.
Oh, I'm not.
You are 100% scary.
harmless.
You asked me once. You're like, do I come across as scary? Because I think you were saying that your partner had said something about that, like when you go to her work and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, I'll ask some people and I'll see. And everyone's like, yes, he looks super scary, especially Duckentine. He's quite often like, he says quite often without even asking, he'll just like, he looks scary, but he's actually really nice compared to how he looks.
But he must have not seen real scary people then.
No, probably not.
Because, like,
He's seen you. You're
I've
probably
seen
as
some
scary.
people.
You're probably as scary as he's seen.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like a little teddy bear.
Sure. Anyway, yes. So What have you been up to since last we spoke? Because we haven't seen you around these parts since you and George and the Hot Boys. I had the Hot Boys here with the little dinosaurs and your little hot sauces and stuff. George is still alive. We didn't kill him with all those hot sauces.
No, didn't we do one before, one after that?
I don't know. When we did the one with you, was that before or after the Hot Boys? I feel like that was before. Could have been
Could have
after.
been.
Who knows?
Yeah, well, I eventually got over that.
Yep.
Like, it probably took like 6 months to get over the shock of eating all those chilies.
All those chilies all at
Yeah.
once. Oh, and you see on the thing there, we got a couple more of those little special ones that I can't buy. The orange ones between the two cameras. The orange, yeah.
I'm lost as shit, but yeah.
Straight there.
Straight there. Oh.
There. The donkey ones.
Is that the-
Yeah, the ones that you can't buy, but they send them to me as samples.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I got plenty more for you. Don't worry.
Is there are they going out of date?
It's hot sauce. Shh. It's all good. I'm not having it, so I don't care. But there's the new brand hot sauces ones I'm going to get, which are the defecate the bed. It's their big popular one.
I definitely
It's
felt
not
like that night though.
It's not their big popular one in the US. Their big popular one in the US is one of their honey ones.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but and again, it's not even their big top one, which is the defecate the bed one. That's but there's a YouTube show where they have famous people on.
Yeah, hot ones.
Yeah, something like that. They've had one of this brand's sauces, but again, not the top defecate the bed one. They've had one of their lower ones. You and George, when I have the Hot Boys united once again here, yous will be having the defecate the bed hot sauce. Yes.
Okay.
Yous will not be sleeping here that night.
Oh.
You're going home for
Even
that.
the drive home, man, was terrible.
And then you
I
ended up
didn't-
coming back and being like, "Oh, you're so mean. You kicked us out." And I'm like, you literally kept saying, "Oh, I've got to go. We've got to go. We've got to go." So finally, I was like, "All right, well, you's better go." And then you left, and you're like, "Oh, he kicked us out."
I didn't know what to do. Like, I was stuck in between two worlds. Like-
Pain and pain.
Yeah, and then like the drive home, I didn't know I was going to shit myself or vomit the whole way home. And I couldn't sit down because I felt sick, but then I stood up, but I felt somewhat okay. But then I felt sick after walking around for too long, so I sit down, feel sick again. But it wasn't like a constant, like, pain. It was like coming and going.
Yeah, coming and going, which
It
I think
was
is almost
hell.
worse. Yeah.
And on the drive home, it's like, am I going to vomit? No, I'm not. Am I going to vomit? No, I'm not.
Now, I think he ended up telling me that when George got home, he made himself vomit to
Yeah.
get it all out.
I was scared to vomit because I'm like, which end's it going to come out of, you know? Like, that's what I was scared of.
Oh dear. But you had fun.
Yeah.
And you want to do it again. Which means
Yes.
there's something wrong with you.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
It was terrible. It was so painful. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just
Oh yeah,
not-
let's do it again.
Yeah, I'm not going to have as much as
No,
I was that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
That was too much. That was silly.
Yeah. But we did have a lot to go through.
And when you see a dropper on a bottle,
Yeah.
it means don't have too much of it.
Yeah, no, basically yous were having almost the same amount for the big ones as you were as the little ones. And the little ones you meant to go like blog into cooking and stuff. With the hot ones you meant to go like blip, one tiny little thing for the whole thing. Crazy difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That flex. When's the next hot one stream? Once we get the new hot sauces in.
Yeah.
So
And I got nothing to do the next day.
yeah, you need like a good solid 24 hours after to recuperate.
Because we finished that at 10 or so
Yeah,
that
about
night.
that, yeah.
I wasn't... I
You
didn't-
were here for about an hour
yeah,
later.
I was
yep.
still in pain 12 the next day,
Yeah,
like in the morning. So,
crazy.
and I had my little cousin's birthday party to go to. So that was fun. That was great.
Oh dear. Speaking of great and flavors and stuff like that, let's get you a bit of a drink going,
Ooh.
shall we? Yeah. What are we going to be drinking today? Well, you've got a choice because you kept changing your mind. You have Soda Pressed Despair by Soda Poppin' or Lean by some podcast one. I think they did it in conjunction with. What would you like, Soda Press Despair or Lean?
Lean.
Yeah. See, I was going through them, and you picked out the pear one, Soda Press Despair, and then I was like, you know what? I think I've got one that's much more your kind of style. That purple drank, that cough syrup, that lean, and you're like, yes, yes, yes. Give me lean. Give me that Joe Biden lean. So, I know you too well.
I like purple stuff.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
It's the healthiest and tastiest fruit.
I like purple drink.
You like that purple drank. Despair. Feels bad, yeah. It's a really nice one, though. That
Is it?
pear one, yeah, really nice.
That last one you gave me was
I don't remember what the last
it was
one
like peppery.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the hee one. Flippin' Sigma Brain. That one's terrible, atrocious. I gave it to you because you're like, yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, that was a bit shitty.
I don't understand how people can like spicy drinks.
Well, I never even spice. I hated spicy alcohol. I couldn't. It just, yeah. Ooh,
There's yours.
purple.
I think it's a bit pink. A bit
Yeah.
more pink on the pink side. It's a bit lighter, so yeah. Alright. Get this into you.
Mhm.
And then we can get down into the meat. The meat of what's been going on with you since last you were a visitor here with us. It is. I thought so. I was like, I don't think I pushed that down hard enough. But I was already, like, in the process.
You're already committed.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. It's okay, because there's no sugar, so...
Oh.
Yeah, no sugar, so it won't be sticky.
Sugar
Sugar is what creates stickiness. So you can give that a shake.
Okay.
Yes, yes you can. I believe in you. See?
Nice.
Didn't leak, did it?
Nah.
No. I know what I'm doing. When I'm doing it for others. What's it smell like? Don't give it a sip yet, just describe what it smells like.
It smells like cheap washing up liquid.
That's a little concerning. I hope I didn't get the things mixed up.
They all taste chemically to me, eh?
I'd like to know what the taste of chemicals is to you.
Chemicals?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, you know when you get...
what is a chemical?
No. You know when you get, like, Glen 20? Like, you're spraying Glen 20?
I don't drink that.
No, when you're spraying Glen 20 around, it gets in your mouth. Yeah, it's,
No,
it's like this weird, like... I don't know. Have you ever done that before?
No.
Oh.
I'm not running around squirting it into my mouth or squirting and trying to eat it.
Or, like, when you're using spray paint and the mist comes back and hits you?
No, I'm not a hoodlum. Hoodlum? Hoodlum. I'm not a hoodlum. I
could
don't go
just-
around with spray paint.
I could just be painting a cupboard.
No, because we already spoke about last time.
No, I was painting a cupboard.
You being a hoodlum.
No,
You're a hoodlum.
no.
That's not the word we use. I can't think of any other word though, because I've seen the. Yeah, what was it? I think it's called Rayman 3. Havoc Hoodlum. Hoodlum Havoc. Yeah. So hoodlum's on my mind. You're a hoodlum at the moment.
Hoodlum.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm
Disgruntled youth.
not. Well, thank God I'm not Nashe then.
Give it time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Shay lad.
Yeah, Shay there.
Yeah.
Hey there, lad.
Yeah.
Soleil
Yeah. Iswa.
Come on, let's hear Shay, bro.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can go to your rave and do your hacking and your gabba gabba and
I don't even get that. I can never do that.
I got a guy that can do all of that.
Really?
He's really good with the Melbourne Shuffle, but yeah. He started actually doing some of his gigs and stuff because he's DJs. And yeah, he did one of his big main actual first ones, and he's been invited to like several different ones, and there's got one coming up, and he's actually going to be after the main act. Yeah, so pretty big.
What's it called again, that dance?
Oh, which one? You got your hacking, and you got your gabbering.
Lad one.
Oh,
Because it looks like they got a rod shoved up their ass and it's in the same spot.
oh, yeah. I think that's
kick their feet out and do like shit with their hand. That was it.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them are very similar. I think that might be the gabbering.
Yeah, it looks like a rod's up their ass.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
stuck.
Yeah. The Melbourne Shuffle's groovy though. I like that one. That's the one where you're sliding around, you do the running man and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in that scene. Yeah, I'm not in any scene. Oh. Yeah, maybe something like that. Sure. You're the professional music man here.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you can play the guitar, can't you?
A little bit.
Yeah, you can play your actual, the real country style with your slide and.
Oh, it's like.
I don't know however it goes.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not the music person here. I just did I got the ukuleles and
Ukuleles.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't. I think we're just as bad as each other with music, but yeah, don't worry. We'll get the band back together one day.
Deadly.
We'll get it back together and then we'll actually play for the first time. Because we got
eat heaps of chilies and play music. And you got to focus on the notes.
Yeah, all right. You can do that. But anyway, yeah. So what have you been up to since last we spoke?
This and that.
This and that.
This and that.
Yep.
Yeah. Been over here, been over there.
Been over there with your drink, talking about drinking and everything. How long has it been?
I can tell you.
Here we go. Drum roll, please.
15 months.
15 months.
Yes.
15 months sober.
Yep.
That is fantastic. Well done.
Thank
Congratulations. Keep it up.
I will.
Don't stop, or I'll put you through the wall.
Pull me through the wall.
I will put you through the wall, and I am not joking. But how do you feel physically and emotionally, mentally, psychologically? 15 months.
I feel good mentally. Like, mentally is great.
More clearness, clarity,
Yeah.
crispness.
Yeah.
Like artesian water. Crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Physically,
How do you feel physically? Yeah.
I don't get the pains in my sides anymore, which is sick.
Yep, that's good.
That's somewhat gone.
Yeah. So it's reduced at least. Your body's
Yeah.
repairing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yep.
Not always tired either, which is sick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Just in general, you
feel
feel
good. Yeah,
feel good.
Yeah.
Feel chipper.
Yeah.
A chipper lad.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah. It's all right.
It's all right. I mean, I'm healthier. I'm not gonna, wake up dead sooner.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well done. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'd give you a clap, but I don't think we got a clap track. So that was a quack. We gave you a quack. You got a quack track. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Do we have a clapping one? We do. Flippin'. Duckantine's gone and changed things around, so we can't hear it. But I'm pretty sure everyone else heard it. Just we didn't hear it. But there was an applause. There wasn't applause. People did applaud
Man.
you. Applaud you. They applauded you for your 15 months.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. Well done. You going to do a celebration when you hit 24?
I don't know.
Just as long as it's not a celebration where you go out drinking.
Yeah, no,
Don't do that.
my main focus for the whole time was hit 12 months.
Yeah, and you did that,
Yeah,
yeah.
because that'd have been the longest I've been sober for or not even have a drink for like a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like since I was 18. So,
Which is pretty good.
yeah. But once I hit the 12 months, it was like,
That's
oh,
just
yeah.
it. Yeah, there you
Just
go.
keep going.
Yeah.
So,
Well, as long as you keep going.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Won't stop.
no, I'm not gonna.
Very good. Very good. But elsewise, what have you been up to? Or where have you been up to, could we say? So, end of last year, you got engaged.
Yeah.
You recovered from having some really spicy, hot chilies, the Maruga scorpions and the such.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I'm going to leave Australia.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
So, went to Greece
Yep.
first.
Yep.
And then went to Dubai.
Dubai. Yep. Fantastic. Just for a little holiday?
Yeah, for like a month.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah.
Each place?
No. So a month all up
Yep.
away. I think. I think Greece was 3 weeks, and Dubai was like 4 days.
Okay.
I think.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
So you just went with yourself? You went with your fiance, or
Yeah. No. So I went with my mum and dad.
Yep.
And my fiance.
So whole family get together.
Yeah.
Was it for a certain occasion, or
Nope. No, it was for my mum and dad's 60th.
oh, okay, yeah.
It was, yeah.
And what, just sort of tying in with the fact that you're also now were engaged yourself and everything. Now, because if I remember correctly,
And I finally had money too.
and you had money there, yeah, very important, very important. Now, if I remember correctly, one of the original possible plans was that you were going to propose while over there. Was that correct?
No, that was never my plan.
That was never the plan.
Everyone else kept saying that.
Ah, that's what it is.
And
And,
because
you kept saying to me that everyone kept saying that. And so that's what got into my mind. Oh, so this is what you were doing, right? No, that's what everyone said.
So because everyone kept saying it,
This
I
is
was
like you and the mango.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it
You're going to do it before.
because everyone thinks I'm gonna do it that one.
Ah. Did she think you were going to do it over
Yeah.
there? Oh.
Yeah.
It's like you and the mango. You keep saying and telling stories to
I'm
people,
allergic
and
to
because you
mangoes.
do that, they think that that's the real thing. Yeah,
What do you mean?
sure. You kept coming over and having mango sorbet. So whenever every time I go out, I'm like, you love your mangoes. You're always talking about them, and I know you have it, so I'll get it for you. And then I'm like, I made sure I got that mango sorbet for you, and then you're like, I'm allergic to mangoes. Well, what do you keep having it for?
I have the smallest bit though.
That doesn't matter.
The smallest bit there. The smallest bit.
Oh dear. But yeah, okay. So you went over, and how was it? Where'd you go? Where did you go? Like, did you go direct from Australia to Greece,
Yeah.
or the layover, stopover somewhere, and how'd it go?
Basically, we went from Australia to Dubai.
You
layover.
leave Sydney or Brisbane?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Yep.
Went from Brisbane, Dubai, laid over. Then went from Dubai to Greece.
Mhm.
And then we stayed one night in Athens. And then we went to Crete. Down to Crete.
Yeah, I actually had someone who used to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She lived in Sweden. She got hired by a telecommunication company, which I think was like the largest one that worked that dealt with Sweden, but it was based over in Crete. And so they paid to move her over to Crete and live there for like a year or so.
Yeah. It's pretty cool there.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so you went to Crete. Yep.
Yeah. Went to Crete. Was there for like a week.
A week. Yeah.
I think a week and a bit.
Mhm.
And then we went back to Athens and then started a tour.
Did you go into the Olympics? Is that at Athens? They do the Olympics at Athens?
No, that was
What's Athens? What do they do at Athens?
Athens. They got they got the Acropolis.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yep.
They got that there.
Yeah.
But in Crete
Topless
though,
now.
in Crete we went to like Zeus's cave.
Oh, okay.
So where he's
Did you meet
supposed-
him?
Nah. I met some junkie there. He looked like Zeus, but it wasn't Zeus.
Are
But,
you sure about that? I know he comes in many forms.
But no, he was supposedly born there in the
Okay.
mythology.
Mhm.
And then we went to Canos.
Canos?
Yeah, I think it is Canos. I think it's where the I said to you before. Talking about earlier, where the
Oh,
half-man-
where the Minotaurs were created
Yeah.
or birthed or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, where the Minotaur myth comes from,
Mhm.
because there was supposedly a labyrinth
Yeah, the
Under
Minotaur's labyrinth. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, underneath it. Yeah.
under there. I got a photo of it. I can find it with a name. Shit. Anyway, and then yeah, it was Canos,
Canos?
and then we went to a leprosy colony.
Leprosy colony. Okay.
Yeah, which was like it was cool because they actually built it themselves.
Yep.
And that
So like an active one or
no,
Oh, okay.
no, but like they all built it themselves, and that they did.
Yep.
And I think that was all the touristry stuff we really did in Crete.
In Greece?
No, in Crete.
Oh, in Crete.
Yeah,
just
I
in
like
just in Crete.
Yeah, we just
Oh.
chilled most of the
Oh,
time.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So then what'd you do after Crete?
Went back to Athens.
Mhm.
Went to Acropolis. Then started a tour.
You started a tour.
We went on a tour.
Oh, you went on a tour.
Yeah.
Oh, I was good. You started a
I
tour.
started a tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
Start making bank over there.
Yeah. But yeah, that we went to so many different places. Like I'm lost with names. Like I didn't like. Yeah.
Do you feel like you maybe went to too many places?
Yeah.
And if it was just, say, just you or you and your fiance, you would have gone to a couple of less places. So then you could have, like, absorbed it a bit more and not just been so over, influxed with different places. Yeah. That's how I like to go when I travel. When I like to travel and go to different places, especially abroad, is I don't like to really go to touristy places. I just like to go somewhere and then just be there as if I'm sort of living there. Like when I went to a US, I went Washington State, but where I specifically went was just a sort of bit out of Seattle, and a place where, like, most people, if I'm talking to an American, they don't even know the place that I went to, some of them. And yeah, I just basically, some days I walked down the street, walked down to the local shopping center, stuff like that. And then we did do a couple of sort of semi-touristy things, but none of the big touristy things. I'm not into that sort of stuff. And that's how, like, when I was planning my Europe trip, over in Germany, Scotland, and Ireland, all the places I was picking out were not like touristy places. I'm talking to people; they don't know these places I was going. Yeah.
That's it. Like I love going to touristy places though, because I love history.
Yeah.
Like others just love that over there. But there was a lot of driving too.
Yeah.
A lot of bloody driving.
Did you drive well over there?
No.
Oh.
My old man did.
Yeah.
That was funny. that was scary, but funny at the same time. But yeah. No, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, still while in Greece, so Athens and Crete, they were the two main places.
No, sorry. So yeah, we started doing that tour in Athens.
Yep.
And fuck, we went heaps of different places. But the standout ones for me was one place called Delphi.
Delphi.
I think it is.
Not Belle Delphine.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
She'd have been an interesting place to go to.
And like it
I'd
was
go there.
just a place we actually got to stay at. It was sick. Like it was up in the hills, and you look down and like the ocean is not far from there. But all you see is like trees everywhere, and it was all olives.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it was olives, and that, and then got to go see where Sparta happened, like the war.
Yep.
And that, where the Spartan War happened. It's actually kind of sad because there's an old motel with a natural spring just down from it.
Yeah.
And it's full of refugee people.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
that. So yeah, there was that. And what else? That's all I can think of right now.
That's all you can think of.
Yeah.
So yeah, how would you compare? So just speaking, so Athens, because people think of Greece, Athens. They might not know all these other places. How would you compare any and all of them to Athens? Did you like? Is Athens pretty high up, or some of these other places much better than Athens?
Like the other places I went to.
Yeah.
Oh, the other places are way better than Athens.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Athens is just a big city. I'm not
Yeah,
keen on
yeah.
city, so
It's similar sort of things I've
These-
heard from other people.
yeah, these places are all small little villages and that.
And like if someone was going over to Greece, you'd be like, forget Athens,
Yeah.
go to this place, that place, and the other. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's all little churches everywhere. It was cool. Though.
Yeah. Did you go into any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went like as many as I could.
Yeah.
Because I like that stuff.
Mhm.
Like we went to one place. I can't remember the name of it, and the churches were actually built on massive these big like rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and like real high up too. And they actually built the
yeah.
churches on one of the James Bond movies was filmed in
Oh,
one
okay.
of these
Yep.
churches that we went to.
Yep.
And they're not just sitting like on the rock; they take over the whole rock.
Yeah.
They do, and they're built because of when the Turks or the Ottoman Empire took over Greece. They weren't able to practice their
Yep.
religion, so they actually started living in these caves, and monks were living in these caves and
Okay.
doing that. And then eventually they started building on these rocks and made their own churches, and they were amazing there.
Yeah.
They were like the artwork was sick,
Mm.
and like I'm not a Christian, but like I find that stuff
Yeah. Yeah.
sick. Like I like it a lot.
Because like that sort of is almost your background from younger years, isn't it? Was
What?
Christian from what was it?
Seventh Day Adventist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that started from a cult.
Most of them these days came from cults, or if they didn't, that's where they go.
Yeah,
Um,
but no.
but yeah, so like you've sort of been around that stuff when younger, but you don't identify and connect with that in that sort of way, but you still do have some sort of connection in the sense that that's why you also do like going to these things. Yeah.
And like it was from the Coptic Empire.
Oh, yep.
Like,
Coptics.
oh no, Empire. Sorry, the Coptics, like the Christian.
Yeah,
group,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Coptics,
yeah.
Sorry, so I think it's like Eastern.
Which because that's Egyptian Coptics, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
think
like
so.
the
Yeah.
Original.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, original. It is, and then you like I think it's Eastern era. I can't say these words, but anyway, but like their singing that they do, like the monks dress in all black. Like they dress all black, and the singing just sounds like metal, like like
All dressed in
I don't
jet
know,
black.
I just picture like a mad heavy metal band. This guy is singing that. It's kind of cool. Like I love it.
Because it's you I'm talking to. When you say dressed in all jet black, straight thing to my mind is dressed all in jet black, with contacts, straight maniac, psycho. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So yeah. All right, and then after all the little places and stuff, after you went back to Athens, then what happened? Then where'd you go?
From Athens, we went to another island over there.
Yep.
Oh.
Not
I can't
Crete.
remember. Nah, but it actually looked like when you're looking on Google Maps, it looks like Tasmania.
Oh, okay.
Like it's still the same shape.
Greek Tasmania.
Yeah. We didn't really do much. That was just like chilling out, hanging out there, and just relaxing.
So that's the sort of stuff that I like to do when I go to other countries and stuff. Is just when I went to Japan, on the recovery rest days is basically just lay there at the house, because the house that we're at was actually an older style thing, because we were fortunate we had family friends and stuff over there, and they had this sort of lot that had 3 houses on it, and we're in the big much older the much bigger house, and it was an older style sort of house, and we just lay around, live in an old style Japanese house, just doing everyday sort of stuff, doing the washing, watching the TV. You have no idea what's going on with the TV. And it was nice because it was cold over there, but it was just after it starts to warm up a little bit. But so the sakura had already left the trees. But so just lounging around and enjoying the sights and sounds of being in Greece.
Yeah. Yep. And then one thing I'll say though, it's cool over there, like going swimming and that. It's like no waves, no sharks. There's like nothing. And it's like just swimming in a creek, but it's the ocean. Like it was
Very
really
clear?
trippy. Yeah.
So it's just like how they have it in movies
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah,
how
like-
it's so crystal clear
yeah.
and flat and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, that was cool because we did most of that over there. There's just swimming the whole time. But,
How would you sort of compare it like to our beaches and stuff? Like, do you like that there's no waves and it's all crystal clear, or you like a bit of waves, or how would you actually rate the beaches? Well, because you're saying it was just sort of like a creek. Would you be like,
Yeah.
it's not really a beach, it's just a very, very, very large creek?
for like just like a relaxing swim,
Yeah.
like it's pretty good. But if you want to go like bodyboarding or surfing,
You can't.
like you can't do
There's
shit.
no waves.
Yeah.
You're just going to be laying there, not
Yeah.
moving.
You can't do shit. So, I don't know. For beauty and niceness and this easiness of it,
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 10.
Yep.
But compared to here,
As like a beach rating.
as
Yeah.
a beach, yeah. But I can't compare it to here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
yeah,
different.
Yeah.
And but actually, on the way when we're going back, because we had to catch a ferry. We had to
A ferry.
a boat. I don't know, some big ass.
Oh, I would have catched a ferry if I could.
What? Anyway, I had to catch a big ass boat back to
Yeah.
Athens, and the taxi driver that picked me up, I was wearing this hat.
Salty Crew, fish
Yeah,
market.
yeah.
Cast, smash, dash.
It's got a fish on it anyway. Oh yeah. But he saw the hat, and as he's driving, he's like, "Oh, you like fishing?" I was like, "Yeah." Gets his phone out. and
While
it's like-
driving?
yeah, while driving, and showing me these like all these like photos of these big like what are they called?
Is it a fish?
Yeah, real big fish. Groupers.
Okay.
Groupers and that. I showed him like big ones of those he's caught like near where we were staying
Yep. Yep.
and that. And yeah, like they're scary over there when it comes to driving. Like no one on mopeds wears helmets and that. They don't wear seatbelts, like, and they're nuts. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah, and like he's talking to me like, "Oh yeah, this one you, bro." The car's going that way a little bit. It's like back on the road again.
Yeah.
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 And then I left my camera gear in the car. Because he's talking so much, I forgot to grab my camera gear, and he drove off. And we're like, "Shit, it's gone." We didn't know, like we had no number to call. Like it was just me and Millie, and like mum and dad were still coming, and we found some random ass other guy there, another cab driver, and we told him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, give me a second," and just he goes, "Okay, give me a second, I'll help." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "All good," and disappears. I'm like, "Fuck, where'd he go?" Like he's went, and I'm sitting there freaking out. I'm like that's like a lot of money I just lost. And then mum and dad rock up and like, "What the hell's happened?" This and that. I don't know. 20 minutes later, he just comes out of nowhere with my bag, going, "Here you go." Like he just disappeared. Didn't know where he went to.
And found the other
Yeah. He's like,
cab
"Okay."
driver. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all he said is, "Oh, okay." That's all. He didn't say, "I'll help." He's like, "Okay."
Just goes.
Just went.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not a lot of places or a lot of people who do something like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got your stuff back.
Yep.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yes.
Probably. You really? I was there said probably not. You probably lost it and left it in things like 5-6 times since then.
No, my lesson was always put it at my feet. Don't put it in the back seat, and ask someone else to watch it for you. So yeah.
Yeah. If you ask someone else, then it's on them. It's their responsibility. Then you'll have
That- and they forget stuff a lot themselves.
No. Okay.
Yes.
And then what? Then where'd you go?
Went to Dubai.
And so then that's when you went to Dubai.
Yes. After then, went to Dubai. That was hot as hell.
Oh. How was the weather in Greece?
Greece?
Yeah.
It was hot,
Yeah.
but
Humid hot, dry hot.
bit of both. It wasn't bad. Like,
Compared to here.
yeah, there's nothing like here.
Yeah.
Nothing like here. Like, you get sunburn over there. You do. Like, you get sunburnt, but you don't feel it. You know, like, you're not like that real drained out
A
sunburn.
lobster. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the sun just hits different over there. It does. Like, you don't care about getting sunburnt. Like, it's not.
Yeah. Well, you
like,
don't need to worry about probably getting as much
But here, when
yeah.
it hits you, it's like
skin cancers. Yeah.
no, but it's like torture after. It's like you feel drained, your skin hurts. Over there,
Well, it's like a different sun, like because we don't have the protection of the ozone layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's why we have a very high rate of skin cancers.
Yeah, I had to go get that done.
Yeah. Should be getting checked every year.
I've been for like 5 years.
Mm.
No, longer than that actually. Yeah.
I didn't go last year, but there's a couple of things I'm like, it's not looking good. We'll see how we go when I get in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Just as long as they don't touch my head again.
Touch your head.
Yeah, because that was when I had the 7 operations on my head.
Oh,
that was from my skin cancer doctor.
Oh, that's
Yeah. All them over my head, yeah. Getting old. I tell ya. Who'd do it?
I thought you were already old.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Getting old. Like getting old, not just I'm getting old, but getting old as in you're constantly getting old. Yeah, I know. Who'd do it? I've already done it, and I'm still doing it. And yeah, but quack kind of rhymes with clap, so it works. Nice. First time there. Started a tour. Dang. Yeah, look at that. Look at you. You know how to make money. Ooh, Liam is back. Look at that. Dancing crab. Fish market. Hello, colourfully woolly. Head of a fish. No helmets, no seatbelts. Sounds like New Hampshire. NH, New Hampshire, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Pongy. And then that's a waving gummy bear.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, see, like, no seatbelts and stuff like that. When I went to New Caledonia, yeah, so very, very similar sorts of stuff with their road rules and everything like that. It gets pretty crazy. Like, you'll be in a car and you'll see like a ute coming by or something like that, and people are just standing in the back holding like construction tools and stuff, and then like you see a house that they're working on, and the scaffolding is literally just like planks of wood sitting on top between 2 cars and stuff like that, and you're like, oh boy. Different places though, we've got all these rules and restrictions over here, but the thing is that we probably have more accidents than they do.
Well, and that's the thing, like, when it comes to rules, their laws are so like relaxed there. So for example, like, you can do graffiti over there, won't get charged. You get told to like piss off, but you won't get charged because they don't put stupid things through their systems. Like, their jails are, like, we saw their 3rd biggest jail. It was, our shops are bigger than the jail.
And that's because you were like on a tour thing or something, right? It wasn't because they were trying to put you in.
Yeah, no, we're on that tour.
Alright.
We're on that tour. Like, the jail was small. Like, it's like like they are. And
yeah, we've got like quite a lot of jails and large ones over here. Yeah.
So it is illegal over there to wear no helmet on a moped, or a motorbike in general, but the cops won't chase them because it puts them at risk. So everyone knows that. So they wear no helmet, and the cops get behind them. Oh, fuck you, and just keep going because you can't chase me, because if I crash, I might die. So that's how they get...
I don't like that.
But that's how they get by with it, because the cops won't chase them because it puts everyone else at risk.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that they don't do that for the safety thing, but at the same time, the fact that they're like, oh, you're not going to do this, so I'm just going to do this bad thing. Yeah, not a fan of that, but... yeah.
Yeah. And then Dubai was
But then,
different.
how was it then in Dubai?
Dubai was sick.
Yeah?
I like Dubai a lot. I'm not into all that Richie stuff though, like the fancy cars.
Yeah, because it was like there's different sorts of images you can have when you think of Dubai, and one of them is the big whoo. Yeah.
But
you didn't go and try any, get to drive around in any Maseratis. That's the only flipping car I can think of. Bugattis, Maseratis, some other RD type cars.
Nope.
No. Oh, did you see any?
Probably.
At like, stoplight or something?
I think
next
so.
year's?
Oh, we did have a government official. Like, it was built up traffic, and the government official had like, I think two or three cars in front, black like in SUVs. I don't know.
Yeah. Like one of those typical sort of government, style
Had a
things.
bunch of them in front of him, and then he had a shitload behind him, and they full escorted him to wherever he's going to.
Mm.
And that, like, it was hectic. Everyone had to like try to get off the road for them. Like, yeah, that was interesting. That was, but no, like Dubai was sick because like it was a big culture shock, massive culture shock. It was, and it is quite lenient there.
Yeah.
They are.
So, because like a lot of people seem to think that, they're super strict and everything. And that was one sort of thing that you sort of had a concern before going over there. Because you're like, fiddlesticks, I swear so much, they're going to lock me up.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't really swear at all. Even over in Greece.
Yeah.
It was my mum and dad were worse than me.
Oh, did they get locked up though?
No.
There you go.
But, like when it comes to like women wearing certain clothes.
Yep.
You don't have to in the tourist areas, really.
Mm-hmm.
But I would. So, like, Millie did it. Like, she wore long pants and that. Like, didn't really have to wear the headscarf thing.
Yep.
Didn't really have to. But it was also hot, too, that you would wear it. Because it kept you somewhat cool, too.
Yeah.
But, she did it one day. She wore, like, a normal pants and not stuff that. Because everyone just looks at you. And, like, the guys are, like, just keep staring at her. So she's like, stuff it. So you just don't want creepy looks. Like, I'll just wear it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, besides that, it was sick. Like, we went to the one of their water parks there. And that for the day.
Water park?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was cool.
Oh, where'd you go? I went to Dubai. Oh, did you go to a water park there?
But
That
it's
is
like-
not one of the first things
It's
that
the
would come
world's
to my mind.
biggest water park.
World's
With the
biggest water
with-
park.
With the biggest slides on it. So
Oh,
that's it.
okay.
Yeah, apparently. Everything's
The world's
big.
biggest?
Over there, everything
Yeah.
is that. World's biggest this, world's biggest that. And it's like, okay.
Did you go to, because don't they have like a couple of like constructed islands of sorts that they've actually made over there as well? You go to any of
think
that?
that's Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah, maybe. That sounds right, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
How far is that from Dubai?
Down from it.
So not too far.
No.
See, so I'm not that wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we went on a safari. I think it was
They got flipping safari there too.
No, I think they did call it a safari tour. Well, anyway, out in the desert.
Yep.
Went for a drive on the desert, and that was sick.
Mm.
Like scary, but sick. Like this dude was hectic, and like drifting the car in the desert and going up the sand dunes, and like, yeah, it was crazy what they did. And mum and dad and Amelia did the camel ride.
You didn't?
No.
No.
I ain't getting on anything bigger than me. Stuff that.
All right. I'm a fan of getting on things bigger than me, but all right.
But yeah, nah, that was cool. But the one thing I loved the most was all the markets. I love haggling.
Yeah.
I love it. I wish they did it here. Like it was fun. Like, it was so much fun, especially when you knew like the item that they're trying to sell you was cheaply made. And like you just get them right down as far as you can go, and that was just fun.
So do they like encourage it? Because like I know in some countries like you're like, oh yeah, I'll buy it. And they're like, no, like you're meant to haggle, and like they encourage that. Do they encourage that? Yeah,
because in this like where we stayed, it's called the it's the old village, so it's built on where the original village was.
Yep.
In like Dubai, and it's made the exact same way as it was too.
Okay. Yeah.
And legit out of our hotel room was the markets. And so this was like the newer markets though, but then you had the old markets way down, and they were more hectic. They were, and they were really hectic. They were, but yeah, it was just fun though, because like one guy cracked it with me. He got really shitty at me. He's like, "This is camel. You buy this is made out of camel." I was like, "I don't want it." And like he lost it. Like, he got really shitty, and then turns to piss off and going and that. But yeah, it's just interesting seeing how some people like fun with it, some people are angry with it. But everyone kept calling me Jack Sparrow. Fucking Jack Sparrow. I got sick of that name by the time we left. It's like, oh, Jack Sparrow, my friend, you're back. It's like, no. And because like where we were staying, you have to walk through the markets all the time to get to places.
Yeah.
And they do 12-hour days. So they're from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. You know. And even the dad's like, "Oh, Jack Sparrow, you come here." I'm like, "No, I'm going." "Oh, come in, my friend. I got this. I don't care. Go away." And yeah, and then like, oh, they'll be like, "Oh, Jack Sparrow, but I love you. I love you too, but no." Like, just yeah,
Yeah.
it's just fun. Or like they call you like "Oh, Australia kangaroos." I'll be like, "No, I'm from Russia or some shit." Like,
What?
because that's the thing. They'll be like, "Oh, where you from?" It's like, have a guess. "England." "I don't like you anymore. You're not my friend." "What do you mean, my friend?" "Germany." "I really don't like you now." Like just
Oh.
like all these other American and everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, no, Australia. "Oh, kangaroo, kangaroo." And it's like they always do kangaroo.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Dad started going, "No, koala, koala." Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, there's quite a lot of places. Egypt, I know they do it with where they have a lot of their hotels and stuff like that. Is basically to get in and out, you've got to go through markets and stuff. And it's there's a lot of places that are heavily been done and designed like that because
Yeah.
a lot of tourists will go through and they get tourist traps and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Like all I bought from there was just the scarf.
Yep.
Yeah, and they did call it safari because the way I was wearing it was called the safari style.
Mhm.
That's basically it. Like I was really like, because it's really really dear over there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. Like we went to their mall,
Mhm.
which has like a full on like aquarium in the mall, and an ice skating ring in the mall.
All right. I was about to say when I went to America, I went to there was a small sort of shopping center and they had an aquarium in there. And I'm like, how the flip do they get into animals? They call it an aquarium. It's basically just like what we call like a pet shop. It's just a small thing with a bunch of fish and stuff. They do have some larger things, but not super large. But I'm like, it's just so weird that they have this in a shopping center. But yeah,
This
this
thing
is an actual.
had actual sharks, had
Yeah.
manta rays. Like it was massive, like a one that you'd go like SeaWorld.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That big, like it was hectically big. But yeah, like, and it was you'd probably spend 2 days in that mall to see the whole thing. Like it's that big too. But
Because like you said, like they've got a lot of like the world's largest and stuff over there. Yeah, yeah.
and that was it. We when we went on the slides, we wanted to do one more slide before we went, and we're like, "Oh, we'll do this one." It's like a purple one, and it's enclosed, and because we're at the spot where the slides do the big drop off, like that is that big drop.
Yeah.
And Millie's like, "Yeah, no, this is the one that's just cruisy, you know," because I was feeling a bit crook and I had a migraine. And she thought this. Like, we both thought this is the easy one. Went to the very top. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sweet. Like, this is it." Went down. It was enclosed. And then it fucking just dropped. But for ages. And because we both had no idea, we like freaked out. And we was like, "Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh." And then, douche. But yeah, that was like, yeah, hectic. Yeah. That's what I remember from that. And it was hot as LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you don't have aircon, it's shit. Like, yeah, I don't know how you survive. It's shit. It is like, but it's a dry heat though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no. No, it's sort of a dry heat. Like, but it's weird. To 10 a.m. at night, you'll just start sweating out of nowhere again.
10 p.m. at night.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Not
Sorry,
10.
10 p.m. Sorry.
Hold up.
Yeah, 10 p.m. at night, you just start sweating like no tomorrow. Again.
Yeah.
Like it was, yeah. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. So how would you compare Dubai to Greece? Which one did you like more?
I like them for different reasons though. So like for Dubai, I loved it for the culture shock, and I learned a lot about Muslim culture too.
Yeah.
Which like here, because really westernized, you hear it's bad, it's negative, this and that.
It's all, from the news and the
Yeah,
media, and
and
it's the picture they want to paint and stuff. Yeah.
When like going over there, because it is part of the Middle East, it is.
Yeah.
And we went on a culture tour, and like the lady was saying, like she goes, I don't get forced. So she wears like the full head thing.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't get forced to wear this. I chose to wear this.
Yeah.
Like no one's making me wear it. And she's like, in Dubai, we don't get forced to wear it. And also, they are the smallest minority over there too. They're not the biggest one over there. Like in Dubai, like there's a lot of other different cultures there.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of people from like Bangladesh there and that. But yeah, it was just interesting, like learning about that, and yeah. But then Greece was sick just for the history and the food. I love the food. Like you know, we get like feta cheese here. And it's like one big block like that.
Yeah.
It's like $10, right? And they'll last like a couple of days on that, right? Over there, you get a Greek salad. That's the feta cheese you get on your Greek salad. Is that?
Would you like some salad with that cheese?
Yeah. Like it's sick. And also I love the food because like everything's made to share.
Yeah.
So
Because that's a big culture type of thing with the Greeks. Yeah.
And you eat late. Don't really eat lunch. You eat like late in the morning, late at night, and like it's just taking your time. And, yeah.
Did you do any smashing of the plates or anything like that?
No. We did see a Greek wedding though.
Because they do that at weddings. It's a thing, yeah.
No, they didn't. One of the places we stayed at, there was a wedding happening.
Yep.
And so what they do, so the whole Arvo, cars kept driving around beeping their horns through this town, and that like meaning someone's going to get married, and then they actually the bride was getting ready in the motel we were staying at.
Oh.
So as we were leaving, as we were coming back, we had to stop because the road was blocked off because it was her and her family coming down to the chapel to get married, and they're playing drums, throwing rice and all this shit everywhere, and that. So that was pretty cool to see.
I should have just tagged along, been a wedding crasher.
Yeah, that was at Olympus.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
Yep.
Olympia. Yeah, that was Olympia. That was where the Olympics started.
Yeah. There you go. Did you go to the Olympics?
Yeah, we went there.
What'd you enter as?
Huh?
Strongman? Discus?
No.
Javelin?
I entered as a crippled walker.
Yeah, I know, because you're flipping.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with your flipping leg. Yeah, you keep hurting it and
It's
getting
the
it
same
bound
foot,
up.
eh? It was
You
good.
need
I've
proper
sprained,
shoes that don't let your ankle
they
womp
are
womp
good
womp.
shoes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've sprained it 3-4 times now, so I got weak ankles now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go have to put weights on them. Be like, what's his name from Naruto? Rock Lee, I think. You wear weights on these.
I don't watch that.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
It's like swimming with the fishes.
Swim with the fishes.
Yeah, put like.
Yeah.
Weights on
That's
them.
Italian though. We're talking about the Greeks
Yeah.
here. Greeks. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Different. New Hampshire is right. You don't have to wear either here. Live free or die. I still do. Oil money. 9 in the afternoon, 10 a.m. at night. I'd love to go to Greece. So if someone could only go to one, it was either Greece or Dubai. Which would you be like, go to this one? If they could only go to one.
If you're from America, go to Greece. Cheap as hell for years. Dear as crap for us. Yeah, like expensive for us. I don't know. That's a hard one,
Yeah.
though.
Well, just from what you've told me, I would have been like, I'd think Dubai because of the culture shock thing.
Yeah.
I think that could be a real eye-opener for a lot of people, and it's a very good
Yeah.
thing for a lot of people. Yeah. Like, history is great, you know? Those who do not, you know, what is it? Don't remember history or something, doomed to repeat it, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But, you know, like you said, like such a big culture shock, even for you. And like, you're quite a diverse, cultured man. It being such a culture shock for you, I think, is like a really big thing. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone just wants an easygoing holiday, 2 weeks at max, you'd
Greece.
probably say Greece. Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah.
Greece.
And cheaper. You're saying it's definitely cheaper?
For Americans?
Yeah.
Greece is cheaper for Greece. For Americans, Greece is cheaper for them than it is for us.
But in total, between the two,
Oh.
Dubai and Greece, which one was more expensive?
I think Greece.
Yeah, you actually think it was more expensive?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for like us in general. It wasn't like I can just go on for like $1. That's all I can do. So for us, I think. Yeah, Greece is probably more dear. Yeah.
It was more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, we were only in Dubai for 4 days too,
Yeah, I suppose.
so we didn't like really do a lot of stuff.
Did you buy any nice trinkets in either places or anything?
Dubai, I bought the scarf.
Yep.
Couple of books.
Couple of books.
Greece, I actually, because I hit 11 months over in Greece, so I did.
Almost your 1 year.
Yeah, and so we went to Sparta that day too.
Ah, yep.
When I hit the 11 months, so I ended up buying a little Spartan helmet. and there's this
Yeah.
to remind myself where I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little Spartan warrior.
Yeah. And yeah, we bought a few things. Mainly just a shitload of photos though.
Yeah.
Yeah, shitload of photos. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I've seen none of them.
I'll show you some.
Maybe one or two.
Yeah.
But apparently you took a flip ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see the pretty white buildings in Greece. All the white buildings are like a bunch along the coasts and like along things and
Oh,
stuff
we
like
didn't-
that. I
that's-
believe they've got some.
We didn't go there.
Yeah.
But with Greece, there's like a tourist season too.
Yep.
And everything closes down after that, especially on the islands. So like around
Speaking of the islands, would you be like go to mainland Greece or go to the islands?
both if you can.
Both? Oh,
But
okay.
if you want chilled and relaxing, I reckon the islands. Like,
Yeah.
Crete's awesome. Like Crete was sick.
My psychologist, she's been over to Greece, and she's like, just go to the islands. Don't go to mainland. Just go to the
Yeah,
islands. Like they're much nicer and it's cleaner and everything like that. Because like there was the issues that Greece had, several years back and everything with the money, and it was starting to fall apart and everything like that. But like the islands, I believe, are the big touristy places. So touristy places tend to generally, have more money going into those communities and stuff, so they get to keep running. But you still say that the mainland Greece is still pretty good.
Yeah,
Definitely
just get out of Athens.
Get out of Athens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of that. And like we walked around Athens at night, and I felt safe too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I saw you did some Snapchats and stuff, and you were like, I don't know, on top of some bridges, and I don't know if that was in Dubai or.
That was that's when we first got to Greece.
Yeah.
That was me trying to find a bloody cigarette lighter.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap, that was a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, I went to the front desk of the motel.
Yep.
And I was like, where can I get a lighter? And they're like, in the servo. I went to the servo. I'm like, you got any lighters? He's like, no, we don't sell them. I'm like, you got matches then? We don't sell them. I'm like, oh, okay. Walked across the highway over a bridge, went to another servo. And I went to Old Blood. I was like, you got any lighters? It's like, yeah. And then you start serving other people. I'm like, what the? And then you done that. I'm like, you got any lighters? He's like, hold on, just be patient. I was like, wait. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you want my money? And he goes, yeah. Takes my no. He took my money first too. Sorry. I'm like, you got that lighter? Like, you got my money? He's like, wait. I was like, okay. And then he just walks out of the shop, of the server. Just walks out the front. I'm like, what the fuck? So I followed him out. And he pulls out his little bag out of his pocket. And it's got little lighters. And he goes, here you go. I'm like, the hell?
You unknowingly entered into a drug deal of lighters.
No,
Contraband lighters.
well, I ended up asking one of the other fellas later on.
Yeah.
He spoke really good English. And he's just like, no, they sell lighters. They just probably didn't want to sell it to you because it's near the end of the tourist season and everyone's over tourist. And you did notice that too. Like, as soon as they heard the English accent, they get pissed off. Like, they're annoyed. So, it was people were getting tired of.
Yeah, of you.
Yeah.
Your sort. Jeez.
Yeah.
With your fishing hats on.
Yeah.
And everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Walking around in your thongs.
No. No.
Yeah, but you do it again?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
In a heartbeat.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, well, that's a good adventure. A good adventure you did. Fantastic, wonderful. Well, I think that's about all we've got time for today.
Yeah, I gotta do the booskies.
Yeah,
I do.
yes. Well, thank you for joining us once again. It's been a while. We'll make sure we have you back, and we'll have you and George. We'll get the gang back together,
To burn our ring holes out.
and the well, I mean, sure. Oof. Maybe you know. I don't know. Prepare yourself. How do you flip and prepare yourself?
I don't know,
Get some specified lubricant just so it can help it and it doesn't burn as much and a bit of protection. I don't know what they do. You're the person that likes eating spiced stuff anyway, so I'm sure you should
You
know.
had me second guessing after that night.
Oh, I used to love spice stuff. Maybe I don't love spicy stuff.
No.
Ooh. But we'll get you and George back at some point, and maybe I'll try and get George in here one time and can ask him how his adventure over to Dubai and Greece went, if he's ever been. If not, maybe I'll just be like, what's it
Dubbo.
like? Yeah, what's it like living in Dubbo?
Oh,
Show me all the scars.
oh God. That'll be an interesting story.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated. Yeah. And thank you, everybody else, for joining us this morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time happens to be for you. I'll probably be back at some point, maybe this week. Otherwise, I'll be back on Saturday/Friday for those overseas. And yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Very much appreciated. Say hi to your mum for me, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colourfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all, my middle pocket banana is not threatening. It's very thin. It's long, but it's soft. It's not threatening at all.